gonna let that one simmer on that one.
Yes,
I like
sir.
that.
Speak less, listen louder.
Got another one.
Yep.
I could probably start this one up. How do you handle being in the friend zone? I can see it on your face right now. All right. So I got put in the friend zone one time.
You look like a cat that was in a friend zone, B.
Oh, it happens to the best of us.
How old was you? How old were you?
Probably like 23.
23? Okay.
Probably. Because I was super ignorant at the time. So I talked to this young lady for a couple of times, and things I felt like they were going in a positive direction. Like I felt like I'm gonna be in the end zone soon. So call jumps off on a Friday night at 10:30. I'm like, it's the God hours.
She called you at 10:30 at night?
She called me at 10:30. I'm like, yo, it's about to go down.
How old were you again?
23.
Okay.
I'm like, it's about to go down. At 10:30, you ain't calling at 10:30 just to hang out.
Did you stretch? Did you?
I'm like, yeah,
get your aerobics in?
Oh man, I got the foam roller out there. I was ready. Ready to quads, loosen up the quads.
Dude want to look right.
Yeah, I was doing all type of hip.
Vaseline all over your face, Paul.
You got your ready pause. Wow. Yeah, why you gotta bring the conversation there? Like, we're going in a good place. But so she calls and she's like, oh my God, I'm so glad that you picked up. So I'm like, word, that sounds promising. She's like, so I had the worst date. And I looked at the phone, right? You ever look at the phone? Like, I looked at the phone, like, and I put it back on my ear. I'm like, she's like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, you know who you called? She's like, it's Dave. I was like, yo, I'm not your friend. Like, this sounds like a friend conversation. Yeah. Like, I'm not your friend. She's like, what do you mean? I thought we was friends. I was like, man, I am not your friend. This is so wrong of a conversation to have. I'm offended that you even felt that when you felt that safe to call me and talk about your date.
How long was you on the phone, son? You was probably on the phone with her too long.
I don't know. I can't remember that. You talking about?
It's end zone, no friend zone.
Though I don't know what happened. Ever since then, I put that out there. That's like my disclaimer. Like, I'm not your friend.
I don't do.
It happened. It happens, man.
Like,
So what would you do though if you was?
So when I feel like a woman don't want me, like, romantically.
Man, what if you just thought she did and then she was like,
we're
just friends, right?
Well, I don't
like just punching on, like we're just buddies, right?
So I don't hang out with a woman who I don't think sees me romantically. I don't do the platonic thing. That's just not how I rock.
So everybody's being taken down.
No
hostages.
No, like you still date, and that doesn't mean like even when you date, you're knocking everything down. You still gotta be disciplined.
What is it then, though? You can't. You either you having friends or you not. You can't say
no. So like, hear me out.
Okay.
So when you talk about friend zone, a lot of times you giving a lot of non-sexual attention to this woman. Like, you may be on the phone with her. You're doing a lot of excess texting. You may be FaceTiming, right? That's friend zone, and you're not you feel an attraction to this woman, and she doesn't feel an attraction to you romantically. So what you do, or what I would do,
what does Joe do?
Is I don't like, for me, I don't text a lot. Usually a woman that I'm talking to, like, we'll FaceTime, we'll talk on the phone, and then I'll see her when I see her. But throughout that time, I'm always told that I don't communicate enough, and I do that because, bro, I like quality time. I like to be within presence so I can discern, so I can figure out how this person really is. And it's easier to know I'm not in the friend zone if the woman is not wanting to spend time with me, not want to go out and spend a long time with me. Then I realize, okay, we're not compatible, or we're not.
What if she needs to? Because women look at things different. Like, they need to feel like you're not a threat first. And if you're not a threat, then but the only way she can get to the not a threat point by having certain conversations. Because with them, it's kind of like a vetting process.
So,
and then they're like, okay, you're cool to hang out with, or you're cool to like date.
So that goes back to my one-on-one time with her. So if I'm with a woman and we spending time together alone, she has to be in tune with herself to understand what vibe I give off.
So what if you give off all the vibes, right? You're giving off all the vibes you want. You got your sexy on. You got your Maxwell playing. You got no shoes on. And she's like, yo,
what's up with you and Maxwell, B?
It's
2 straight weeks with Maxwell.
You got
an affinity for this cat?
You're my friend, yo.
So I've heard a
Like,
woman say I'm her friend, but
but what if
go
what if
back. Hold
she's
on, hold
like
on,
she
hold on.
really means it though, Joe? What you gonna do?
No, so bro, I'm not going to be her friend, and then
What are you gonna be like get out?
no. So once I know she don't want me in a romantic
But
way,
she's over, right? She's over your house.
yeah,
Yo,
I'm gonna
you
finish.
trying to be sexy
I'm gonna finish
Joe,
the night,
and then she's
and
like,
then
yeah, we're friends.
we just don't talk. Like I think it's easier for me because if I don't do all that texting, calling, and all of that much, it's easy to break it off because I'm already not connected in that way. So it's not awkward really. It's just like it's silence.
There it is.
But everybody's not the same. So if we got to stop playing this game like as men, like, oh, I'm gonna get in there at some point. It's like at some point, bro, like you have to look at yourself and be like, it's not happening.
So when's the point for Joe? Like you said, you're not texting, you're not doing any of that.
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't come over a couple of times, and it's a wrap for her.
It just depends, bro. Like, so let's say I ain't talked to her in a while, and she hits me up and say, "Hey, what you doing?" I'll try to set up something with her, put a date on the calendar,
Okay.
and have her come to me. If she doesn't want to do that, then that's gonna be it. But I just don't bother. You know what I'm saying? You know what your boy say? He say, "There's a class graduating every June."
Yeah. So that's what you go by.
Come on, don't make me have to be this bad guy. No,
I'm not making you out to that.
I'm just saying that like we both know there's a lot of options, right? You got options, Dave?
Yeah, Joe. I don't know if I got options, yo. I'll see how this show goes and my DMs pop off. Then we can have that segment.
Nah. So you got options, B, right? So
maybe I don't know.
Come on, man. So at the end of the day, you've been around. You've dealt with women, right? And you've had a lot of women in your life. You know the women who have very high interest in you, and those who have like mid or.
That's not true though, because there's been many women that said that I'm not interested in you and end up being interested in you.
So for those type of women who have done that though, did you continue to pursue even when they wasn't reciprocating? Is what I'm asking.
Did I continue? Maybe. I like a challenge sometimes. I'm a little bit sick.
So for me, I think that's chasing.
Not if you work out. Not if you get it done.
But so when you say work out, that means you're getting a result.
Yeah.
Okay, that's different though. I'm saying you going after a woman, but you're not getting them your result. She's not letting you work out with her.
We all know dudes that sit around and wait for the opportune time. And I also want to know like dudes that tell on other dudes to get girls. I want to know if that works. That's a sidebar. I always want to know what those type of dudes.
I think that's just.
Do they do? But maybe they're successful.
Sleazeball.
But maybe they're successful. What if they're successful? What if there's a group of dudes that's successful telling on you like, "Hey, your man's cheating," and she's like, "You know what?
That is foul.
You should come over."
Okay, how long would that last? So here's a flip, right? The 180. Yeah. You get what you want, but then you get attached to her, and it was just a one-off.
I don't think that dude's looking for attachment.
But we don't talk about that. How many times a dude does that, and then he get whipped on this woman, and she like, yo, you need to chill.
The relationship informant dude doesn't look for a relationship.
Yeah, relationship informant.
That's what I call them. Those are the relationship informants.
That was a good one.
They wired. So if them dudes tell, I don't think they're looking for a relationship. They're looking for an end. That's their end. That's their stick. That's their thing.
Whoa. Hey, yo. They're looking for what?
That's their thing.
Got you. So they just looking to break it up, get what they want.
Yeah. So dudes ain't looking like I want her to be my wife.
So you don't think dudes do that, look up on some good, and then they don't they
I don't know. That's why I want dudes in comments to tell me, because I didn't think that demographic, because I do a lot of research on this.
Mm-hmm.
My professional opinion, talking to a lot of women, they don't give those guys what they want.
Right.
Because they're just a means to an end.
Right.
Which is to know what their significant other is doing.
Right.
It's never like, oh, thank you. I'm coming to my bedroom now. I'm going to repay you.
Right.
Like, that's just some stuff dudes think they've been watching too much soft stuff on Instagram with the browser history. That's the stuff they watch with the secret browser history, and they think that happens in real life.
So let me ask you this question. What do you consider a man chasing a woman? What's the difference between pursuing and chasing?
Everybody got a dream, don't they?
Right. So what do you,
So why would I can't judge a man if what if he gets it? There's dudes that have been pursuing women for years upon years and then actually get them. You do know that, right?
right. I don't disagree with that. But
So if
how
you
do you
want me to be like, yo,
identify?
them dudes are a simp, that's
Uh-huh.
what you want me to say. Just be honest. You want me to be like, those
Oh,
dudes are simps.
okay. So these dudes that you know they're pursuing, do they have other women that they deal with or no?
I don't know. I don't know the demographics. I don't have the numbers. I can get the
If
numbers.
you had to guess though,
if I had to go out and get the numbers,
oh, pursuing a woman for years
those
in
dudes,
these days, you think dudes actually do that these days?
there's too many resources for you, Joe.
Huh?
It sounds like you don't agree with that. There's too many resources for you to be doing stuff like that. You
I
don't
mean,
believe in love anymore, right?
nah, bro, you
You
get
play-
extreme. I
No,
do
I'm
believe
saying, it
love.
sounds like you like the analytics. You like, dude.
Nah,
There's so many girls per capital. Like, why would you be chasing that one?
nah.
Right?
Well, it's.
Be honest with the people.
I mean,
any conversation that starts with "I mean."
why would you want to chase a woman though?
So you're saying that Joe
I don't.
believes.
I believe you pursue. What I mean is
What do you mean by pursuit?
I don't believe in three strikes when it comes to pursuit. Right? I believe in like you give a woman two opportunities. Well, some dudes say they give a woman one opportunity. Right? Three strikes meaning you're trying to initiate spending time with a woman.
Okay, so after the second time, you.
Yeah. Usually after the second time, if I reached out or something like that, and it's not reciprocated, that's the depending. Like usually, sometimes it's one time for me. Like if I reach out and it's just not, and I just basically say like, hit me when you free, or when you free, get at me.
You hit it with the email, but thank you. We appreciate your application. We're going another way.
The requisition is still available for you.
But if we have any open positions,
I mean, it's just bro. Like by you being able to get women, it's just a different ball game, though, right? Like for you, you don't think it's a different ball game for a handsome dude as opposed to like a mid a dude who's kind of like just okay or what? I think it's huh.
I don't know. You telling me?
I'm asking because how you feel about that? Like,
how do I feel about what?
Because you was talking about
judge dudes,
bro. I'm talking about like you've seen a dude, you like, bro, like shave your beard, like
okay, all right,
you know, hygiene.
No, I probably haven't said that dude looks scruffy. I haven't.
You never. Bro,
No,
all right, we gotta put away this fragile male ego.
No, I'm being serious. If I did,
so you never looked at somebody and said,
"Zone." I tell you about being cheated on. You think I'm scared to tell you if a dude's beard scruffy?
But so you never looked at a dude's beard or never looked at a dude's t-shirt. Hold on, listen to me. You ain't even hear me out. You never looked at a dude's t-shirt and be like, bro, like you're not gonna like you don't see that ketchup stain on your t-shirt.
Dog, are you the fashion police? Why are you looking at me in the shirt?
Bro, so if I had a ketchup stain on my shirt right now, you wouldn't, before you start recording, you wouldn't tell me, Joe, you got a ketchup stain on your shirt?
I would feel like you're fucking confident and you believe in yourself that much that you don't even care you got a ketchup stain. I would actually admire that.
So we out.
Dog, I'm not gonna acknowledge your ketchup stain, bro.
Dave, come on, fam. Dave,
this is getting soft. I'm not.
Yo. This is my EQ podcast. I am Joe Butler.
Yeah, I'm Dave Clinton. Get a Tide stick, son.
Look, hit that subscribe button, drop some comments. Let us know what you like, what you want to talk about. We out of here. We'll be back. Let's get it.
Someone born with greatness, others born with hatred. The Lord awaits me, but before I'm gone, I'm caking. Getting it on for kids, making child, all the kids just witnesses. Random straight shots hit the innocent. I wonder when I'm high zoning.